How's everybody doing out there today? It's Oz again, and I'm making a new video talking about Wesco, my favorite boot people. So, don't make a lot of videos, but when I do, I like to talk about motorcycle boots, maybe Star Wars, maybe some heavy metal. But anyway, today it's about boots. So anyone who watches my videos knows that I'm a big fan of Wesco tall boots. These are my Wesco tall boots, 18 inches tall. They're looking a little worn out. I've been wearing them, riding my motorcycle a lot. I haven't had time to polish them and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of like that they're a little bit more rugged. It makes it look, I don't know, lived in, you know. Some people like boots all nice and shiny. I like my boots to look like they've been through battle. So these boots have served me very well. I've used them for all my big long motorcycle rides. I rode up to Sturgis last year and went through rain and a little bit of heavy winds, slight snow, cold, hot weather. And these boots serve me well. I mean, when rocks and stuff are hitting you, these are the boots to wear. Great traction, amazing. But when I'm riding around locally, or I just want to take a quick ride to the store or something like that, I wear short boots, which are these puppies, and they're Dingos. Okay, and I did a little review on my Dingos, and they're good boots, except they're not. I don't feel that they're as rugged as the Wescos, and the leather. If you look at it, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's very thin, and not the strongest leather. However, the boots have served me. I can't say it hasn't, but look at the traction's pretty weak. And I've had these boots resold not too long ago, and look, they're already looking pretty pathetic. So I don't know. I kind of thought, man, I need some better pair of boots. Oh, also one more thing. When I shift on my motorcycle, right here you shift. If you don't know about motorcycles, you shift here. And the leather's so thin on this boot that sometimes when I get home I have blisters on my toe because of the shifter, and it's just rubbing down here. So while the boots have been okay, I just don't feel they're that great. And then sometimes if I'm in a gravelly area, this boot just doesn't have the kind of traction that makes me feel safe. So I decided it's time to invest in some Wesco short boots. And that's what I did, and here they are. Look at this, beautiful, huh? Wesco 11 inchers, and look at that. They still got that leather smell. I love it. Just beautiful. I got these boots just a couple days ago, and just as a comparison, let's see, where's my other Wesco? So, no, this is not Wesco. This is Dingo. So as a comparison, this is Dingo, and this is Wesco. And just take a look. Are you looking at that? You could climb a mountain on this puppy, and this one you could walk across the street. I mean, that's the bottom line. So these boots just came in. I haven't used them yet out in the street. I haven't really taken them outside yet. They're brand new. Got them just like I said a couple days ago. And another reason too that well, before I go any further, I also have to say that these boots, these Wescos, are stock boots. So they're not custom made for my feet. They're just stock boots. And the reason I went with stock boots is that when I go out of the country, or I go to another city or whatever, and I fly there, I like to wear boots because when you go through the X-ray machine, you know, they want you to take your shoes off. And tennis shoes, like this one, are a pain in the neck because you got to take the laces off and take it off and lace it back up. I just want to slide my boots off, slide them back on. And so I've been using the Dingo. I've been using the Dingos because they're easy to take on and off. But I wanted, like I said, a more rugged boot. So I thought, at first I was going to buy a Wesco custom boot, like my tall ones here. But then these tall boots, the one negative about them is that you need a boot jack to take them off. It's really challenging to remove these boots by yourself. Now if you have someone helping you, then that's another story, but if you're by yourself, you gotta use a boot jack. So I thought, well, I'll just buy a standard Wesco because, you know, they'll be a little bit more wider and maybe it'll be easier to take on and off, especially as the boot's broken in. So that's why I went with the stock as opposed to a custom boot, a custom 11-inch boot like my tall one, okay? So I'm basically this is just like a little short preview of the boot before I've actually started using it. After I've had it for a few months, I'll make another video and let you know what I think of the Wesco stock boot. But I'm going to put them on right now so you can see what they look like. As I mentioned, I am wearing the tall boots right now. And this is my boot jack. So I have to use the boot jack to take them off because it is really hard to take them off without them. See, even with the boot jack, you got to really like muscle it. These boots are not, well, are not easy to get off. See, whew, that was a lot of work. And here's the next one. This one, see, okay. So, whew, a lot of work to take those boots off. They look great, but they require work. Anyway, let's put on the new ones. Oh, one little disappointment I already have with the boot, even though I like Wesco, is that I didn't realize they don't have it lined. So these boots are unlined, and my big tall boots are lined, and I do like them lined. I think it makes for a more, I don't know, more smoother to get in and out of the boot, and I like that it has that just that extra protection, plus it keeps the boot nice and firm, you know, it doesn't get wobbly, even though these boots aren't, you know, they're not lined and they're not all that wobbly, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But anyway, that's the one thing I did find a little disappointing. I was hoping that they would still be lined even if they were stock boots, but oh well. So, first impressions of the stock Wesco is that they have great arch support. They feel really comfortable on the arch, and they feel comfortable all over the, I would say, the front of your foot, or my foot. The only thing that I think on first impression, because this part is fantastic, back here it feels nice. The only thing is it's a little loosey-goosey over here. I think I would like it a little tighter back there, but you know, I think they look good. You know, I mean, they have an overall good feel. It's just a little loose back here. So as I walk, I can kind of feel a little loose there, but maybe that's just because I'm not used to the looser Wesco. But right here, they feel amazing. Right there in the arch, just nice and good firmness. So I really like that. They look good. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, these are engineer boots or boss boots, and my tall boots are harness boots. Also, the tall boots are square and these are round. I like the square boot more than the round one, but I wanted to go with engineer boots because I already have the Wescos are harness, and this is the Dingo's are harness, and I just wanted to have a different look, basically. So I went with the engineer boots, just to have a little different look. And same with the roundness. I mean, if I were to have had a custom boots, I might have gone with the square toe. But I don't think they look too bad. I think it still looks kind of cool. So some people who've seen my other videos, you know I have a pair of Chippewa tall boots, and they're also round. But anyway, I just wanted to do kind of a little fast review. I haven't made a video in a while. I get busy. I just don't have time to keep popping these things out. I know some people make videos every week or something, but I just can't. I just don't have time for all that. But I like to throw in a boot review every so often. So first impression, I love my Wescos. These are nice. Little loose back here, but maybe that's just because I'm not used to the boot yet. The boot does still need to be broken in, obviously, you know. But they look great. They have that brand new leather smell. And I'm gonna take it out for a motorcycle ride and let you know. After I'm gonna ride it for a few months. You know, get on the bike, do a lot of riding on this puppy, and then I'll give you a better review after that. But anyways, I always say Wesco boots are great boots. I love them. The only thing I would say is always remember, when you buy an expensive pair of boots, because Wesco are expensive. You know, these are about, I think they cost about $450, and these puppies, these Dingos, you could probably get for $100. Okay, so that's the big difference, right? Wesco is also made in the USA. Dingo is made in China. So, but you know, like I said, look at that, and look at that. Okay, so to me, Wesco is just worth the money. And if you're a biker, you know, I know you might be saying, man, 450 bucks, that's a lot of money for boots. But hey, dude or dudess, you know, you're out there, you're riding, you know, I'm always shocked when I see my fellow riders who spend a fortune. I have a friend of mine who has a $45,000 motorcycle, yet he has like the cheapest helmet he could buy. I think it cost him $20. He wears tennis shoes, not even good pair of tennis shoes, a pair of tennis shoes he bought at Payless. And I'm just like, wow, you know, my friends, they spend a fortune on their motorcycle, but when it comes to gear or protective, you know, gear, like a leather jacket or something, they just go cheap. And I just don't understand that. But anyway, if you're a biker, get yourself some Wescos. Once you have Wescos, yes, they're expensive, but you will never want to ride without them. I mean, you're just going to enjoy the ride so much more. So anyway, I'm going to stop the video now because I know it's getting long, but hopefully in a month or two, I'll have another one up where I can give you more of a long-term review on the Wesco Boss boot. By the way, it's an engineer boot, but Wesco calls it the Boss boot. So the Wesco Boss stock boot, and give you my impression long-term wise. As far as my tall boots, I've had them for a few years now. Amazing custom boots, worth every penny. I love these puppies. But now I'm going to try these shorties and see how it goes. So until next time, my friends, you know, get yourself a motorcycle and get out there and ride and buy yourself some Wescos.